Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. We'll be checking out a video titled Visit Switzerland, 5 Things You Will Love and Hate About Visiting Switzerland. This is coming from Walter's World. So if you guys want to check out that video, link will be in the description so you guys can check out that video. If you have any recommendations, you can feel free to leave those in the comment section down below or click that link in the pinned comment section where you can recommend videos about Europe in general or Switzerland. And I'll check them out as soon as possible. Thank you for watching. Let's check it out.
Hi guys, Mark here with Walter's World, and we're in Lucerne, Switzerland. My personal favorite town in Switzerland. Beautiful place, definitely want to check it out. In my time in Switzerland, I've gotten here to Lucerne a few times. Bern, Basel, Zurich, Interlaken. So if you're looking for your adventure travel stuff, Interlaken's a place to go. Lugano for your Italian kick when you're here. I've been to a lot of places here in Switzerland. It's given me kind of an idea of kind of the best and worst of the country. And so that's what we're going to have is our top 5, or I should say, the 5 things you're going to love and hate about visiting Switzerland. Okay, now I like to start with the bad news first, and really there's only one major hate you're going to have about Switzerland, and that's the price. Guys, number one, Switzerland is expensive. I will not lie to you, if you are on a budget for your travels in Europe, do not come to Switzerland. You cannot afford it. If you think you're going to save money, if you're going to stop at McDonald's, 2 menus and a Happy Meal is going to cost you $40 US, 36 francs, okay? So just be prepared that this is not a cheap place to go. And that's the big white elephant in the room. Be careful. So you don't destroy your budget with Switzerland. But if money doesn't matter, this is an awesome place to go, okay? The food, the chocolate, the Alps, all kinds of stuff, okay? But the first thing you're going to hate, though, as a normal traveler, is the expense, because it is expensive here. Number 2, 3, 4, and 5 of the hates really aren't so much hates, they're just slight annoyances, because the only thing you're really going to hate about Switzerland is the price, the expensiveness, okay?
That's fair.
So the second thing that's just going to be an annoyance for you here is the service. Okay, the service here is, well, I guess you'd say offhand. It's kind of like you're not that important, so it's kind of like just, okay, yeah, I'll get on it, whatever. Okay, now the thing
I've
is...
heard that's how it is in the entire Europe, so yeah. And I mean, like, the truth is, I hate to be the guy who brings, you know, ethnicity or race or whatever you want to talk about in the equation. But honestly, if you're outside of white America, you don't really care so much about customer service because it's always going to be ass either ways, right? You're in the trenches. You ain't nobody trying to be nice to you, right? So, nah. But if you're white America, then technically you're used to a little bit of politeness. So yeah, Europe might come across a little bit more stiff, I guess, and not so friendly. But if you've been to the trenches, bro, you're not gonna really care so much.
You can get some amazing service here. We're staying at it's called the Bed and Breakfast here in Lucerne. The women there, Evelyn, super nice people, so you can get good service, but in general you kind of get offhand service would be the basic thing there. The third thing you're not going to like about when you come here is the number of rules. Guys, I've gotten fined in many countries in the world. Switzerland's the only place I ever got fined for an actual reason versus getting ripped off. So they are very, you know, straight-laced. But the rules, you know, if your hostel says no sounds after 10 or they'll throw you out, there's a good chance they will. Okay? So make sure you follow the rules when you're here.
I mean, like if somebody say ain't no noise after 10 o'clock, why you not following the rules though? I mean, like if you had a house and you told your children no visitors after 7 p.m. and them kids brought their friends over, you gonna let them in? Nah, you gonna say go home to your parents, right? So you expect that as an adult, you are told some rules, you're gonna follow them, right? I don't see the big problem right there. You just gotta follow the rules, baby.
Can get a little annoying, but just so you know that. Okay. The fourth thing you're not going to like about it is the nightlife. There's not a lot of nightlife here if you're coming here. I mean, I've had students from Portugal, Finland, Germany. They've come to study here for semesters, and they tell us, I ask them, hey, what did you guys like and not like? There's one big thing that has the nightlife. It's a little boring because unless you have a lot of money, you can't really go out and enjoy things because it's so expensive. Okay. So the fourth thing is not much of the nightlife out there. And the fifth thing is, well, it could be a hate or a love. So if you have children, you're going to hate this. They're not very kid friendly. Okay, I've been in Zurich with a friend of mine. We tried to go to a restaurant with his son. They said, no, we don't let kids in. It's not very, I mean, it's just in general not very kid friendly. But if you don't like kids, then hey, it's great. So for my friends Sandra and Savannah, it's a perfect place for you, okay, because they don't like the kids here. All right, or at least they make it a little more difficult to travel with kids in Switzerland. Okay, so the 5 things you're not going to like about coming to Switzerland as a tourist. 1, and the biggest one overall by far, is the expense. It is an expensive place. 2, now we're getting the slight annoyances, not the kind of offhand service. 3, the lots of rules that are here. 4, not much nightlife. And 5, not very kid friendly. Now the thing is, there's lots of things you're going to love about coming to Switzerland. Okay, and the first thing is the landscape. Guys, did you see the mountains back here? Here, let's swing around. Go. You can't really see, but you go out into the lakes, the mountains, all kinds of stuff. The landscapes here in Switzerland are amazing. Hiking in the Alps, guys, I mean, it's literally like you feel like Sound of Music kind of stuff. I mean, it's just beautiful here with all these things.
I can't lie to you, since the beginning of this video, I've wanted to say this. It sounds beautiful there. It sounds so beautiful. Oh my gosh.
When you're taking the train through the city or between towns, put away your iPod, put away your iPad, and just look out the windows to take in the beautiful scenery, the waterfalls, the mountains, the snow caps, all kinds of stuff, all these things. The second thing you're going to love about here is the small, quaint villages. Lucerne's, 50-some thousand people, but when you're taking those trains around and seeing things, you're going to see all these little fortress towns. There's all kinds of little towns to check out. Even if you're just driving by, they're just beautiful, okay? They have nice local museums, all kinds of great stuff. So that's the second thing you're going to love. It's the small, quaint villages. The third thing you're going to love about coming to Switzerland is the mix of cultures. You have German culture here, you have French culture, Italian culture, so you get kind of a mix of all 3 of them in one small country. So you can get a taste of Italy, you can get a taste of France, a taste of Germany, all over the country. And it is really kind of a cool thing. You see this big melting pot that Switzerland is, okay? The fourth thing you're going to love about here is the public transport. Whether it's in cities or between cities, I mean, you can go to the tiniest little village, there's going to be regular service to that town, so you can see it. It's great. And what's cool is when you're on the public transport, you can see the whole town, you can see the mountains, you can see the fortresses, all kinds of great stuff, okay? And the fifth thing you're going to love about coming to Switzerland is the chocolate and the cheese. Guys, anything with cheese and anything with chocolate in this country, you will love. It is amazing. That's Swiss. They do lots of good things, but the 2 things they do best are chocolate and cheese. So make sure you eat a lot when you're here. So the 5 things you're going to love when you come to Switzerland: 1, the landscape with the mountains and the Alps and the...
Yeah, that like, not to, throw everything else that he mentioned off the bus or under the bus, but the landscape, I think that's just it for me, man. Like, visiting Switzerland one day, which I will, God's willing, I will. The only thing I'm going to Switzerland for is the damn beauty of the place, dog. Like, nothing else. I just don't care about some freaking candy or some freaking cheese, right? Not to make it seem as if it's ass. It's not ass, obviously. But man, you cannot replicate what Switzerland can offer you in beauty. Right, and there's only a few countries in this world that can actually give you beauty that is not you can't replicate it, okay? Only a few countries can do that. So I'm sorry, going to Switzerland, it's definitely going to be the mountains, the water. Oh my gosh, the landscape is amazing.
The lakes and all kinds of stuff. Number 2, the small, quaint villages that are just beautiful to check out, like Lucerne or Lugano or wherever. Number 3, the melting pot, the mixture of German, French, and Italian culture. Number 4, the great public transport they have here. And number 5, the chocolate and the cheese. So guys, have a great time here in Switzerland. I hope it'll give you a little heads up of what you're going to do. If you want to learn more about traveling in Switzerland, you want to see what to do here in Lucerne, learn a little German or whatever, check us out on our website,
Shout out to Walter's Real World, man. It seems as if he travels to like literally every single country just so he can make these videos and tell us what we're gonna like or what we're gonna hate. And yeah, this video was pretty spot on in my humble opinion, so shout out to him. Look for his video, and his channel will be in the description so you guys can check him out. But back to Switzerland. I'm just saying, dude, give it to me, man. The landscape, it's just amazing. Like, what else? I get it, the cheese, I get all of that, but I personally believe that when it comes to visiting a country or being around anyone, anything in this world, you have to go for the strong point of that particular thing. You can't focus on anything that is similar to something else or someone else. You got to focus on a strength. And Switzerland's strength, in my humble opinion, if you are visiting, is its beauty. You don't even need to go to a hotel. You can literally set up camps, in my humble opinion, and you can have an absolute blast in Switzerland if you actually go for the right reasons, in my humble opinion, because Switzerland is expensive. If you go to Switzerland expecting to, have a great time with money, I don't think it's going to turn out so great because it's expensive, right? The cheese and the chocolate, I've heard they're top of the class. So I'd imagine if you do go there for that, that would be great. But I don't know if that would be the best thing to go there for. I think landscape for me would be the best. You guys let me know what you like most about your country. Thank you for watching this video as usual. I'm out of here. Peace.